learn how to speak Korean. Source: howtostudykorean.com. Below is a list of Korean vocabulary with English meaning, pronunciation, common usages and examples. Nouns.
아줌마,
Middle-aged older woman. Notes: the word
아주머니,
is commonly used as well.
아줌마,
And
아주머니,
are commonly used to refer to an older woman that you don't know the name of, or even to know the name of but aren't close enough to call her by her name. This also extends to older women who work in a restaurant. The age that you could call a female in
아줌마,
is ambiguous, but I would say that somewhere between late 30s to mid-60s would be appropriate. Any younger, and you would probably be offending a younger woman by thinking she is too old. Any older, and you are better off calling the woman.
할머니,
Common usages.
청소 아줌마.
Cleaning lady. Examples.
저는 아줌마를 위해 문을 열었어요.
I opened the door for an older lady.
물건,
Thing, item, goods. Common usages.
비싼 물건.
An expensive item. Examples.
제가 산 물건을 언제 받을 수 있어요?
When can I receive the goods I purchased?
한국에서는 세금이 물건 값에 포함돼요.
In Korea, tax is included in the price of goods.
복도,
Hallway. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
복도.
common usages.
좁은 복도,
Narrow hallway.
긴 복도.
Long hallway. Examples.
복도에서 달리는 것은 위험해요.
It is dangerous to run in the hallway.
이 복도를 걸레로 다 청소하는 데 시간이 많이 필요할 것 같아요.
It will probably take a long time to clean this hallway with just a rag.
목적,
Purpose, aim, goal. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
목적.
common usages.
목적을 이루다.
To achieve a goal.
목적을 달성하다.
To achieve a goal.
목적을 세우다.
To set a goal.
목적어,
An object. In a sentence. In other words, the thing that
을,
is attached to
목적지.
destination. The goal place. Examples.
저는 목적을 이루지 못했어요.
I couldn't achieve my goal.
우리 학교의 목적은 국제고등학교가 되는 것이다.
Our school's goal is becoming an international school.
친구와 여행의 목적을 정하고 여행 일정을 대충 만들었어요.
I set the goals of the trip with my friend and then made rough travel plans.
목적지 equal destination.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to
목적지,
notes, as you know.
목적,
Translates to goal.
지,
Is a common Hanja character that refers to land or a place, together.
목적지.
Literally refers to the goal place or the place one is headed towards. This is easier translated to just destination. Common usages.
목적지에 도착하다.
To arrive at a destination.
목적지를 정하다.
To decide on a destination.
최종 목적지.
Finale destination. Exemple.
우리가 목적지에 거의 도착했어요.
We have almost arrived at our destination.
최종 목적지가 어디예요?
Where is your final destination?
국가,
Nation, country. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
국가,
common usages.
공산국가,
Communiste nation.
민주국가,
Democratic nation.
국가주의자, 네이셔널리스트 국가대표팀.
National team. Examples.
모든 국가의 자원은 국민이다.
The resource of all nations is its people. 30.
개 유럽 국가에서 각 나라 대표들이 왔어요.
Representatives from 30 European nations came.
동네, 네이버후드 이그젬펄즈, 여기는 역사적인 동네입니다.
This, here, is a historical neighborhood.
어느 동네에서 살아요.
Which neighborhood do you live in?
그 동네에는 가난한 사람이 많아요.
There are many poor people in that neighborhood.
이 동네에서 산 지 얼마나 되었어요.
How long have you lived in this neighborhood for?
이 동네에서 축구를 잘 하는 청소년들이 많아요.
There are a lot of kids who are good at playing soccer in this neighborhood.
학비 equal tuition.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to
학비,
common usages.
학비를 내다.
To pay one's tuition. Examples.
학비를 언제까지 내야 돼요?
Until when do I have to pay my tuition?
저는 그 대학교에 가고 싶지만 학비가 너무 비싸요.
I want to go to that university, but the tuition is too expensive.
무기, 위픈 이그젠펄즈, 군대에서는 사람들이 무기 훈련을 받아요.
People in the army receive weapon training.
학교에서 무기를 가지고 있는 것은 불법입니다.
It is illegal to carry a weapon in school.
정답.
Right correct answer. Notes. This word is commonly yelled by Korean people if somebody asks a question to a large group. The group is usually students, but they could also be contestants on a game show or some quiz show on TV. It is common for the person who knows the correct answer to raise his her hand and yell.
정답.
Common usages.
정답을 알다.
To know the right answer.
정답을 맞추다.
To guess the right answer. Examples.
그는 정답을 아는 척했어요.
He pretended to know the right answer.
정답을 안다면 손을 들어.
If you know the correct answer, raise your hand.
청소년, 유스 이그젠펄즈, 청소년들은 그들 자신을 사랑하지 않는다.
Young people don't love themselves.
이 지역에 청소년을 데려와서는 안 돼요.
You shouldn't bring young people to this area.
일본에서 성인들은 미국 청소년보다 만화책을 더 많이 읽어요.
In Japan, adults read more comic books than kids do in America.
이 동네에서 축구를 잘 하는 청소년들이 많아요.
There are a lot of kids who are good at playing soccer in this neighborhood.
지역,
A certain area or region, notes,
지역,
and
구역,
are often confused.
지역,
Is more about the area of a city or country, like
경기도 지역,
the area of
경기,
province or something like that.
구역,
Is more about the area of any other place, like a specific designated area of a building or park or something like that. For example,
견인구역,
Toaway zone. Common usages.
지역 번호,
Area code. Examples.
우리가 사는 지역이 조금 위험해요.
The area we live in is a little bit dangerous.
이 지역에 청소년을 데려와서는 안 돼요.
You shouldn't bring young people to this area.
경기,
Match or game. Common usages.
경기장,
Sports stadium.
경기력.
Sports performance. Examples.
우리는 3대2로 경기를 이겼어요.
We won the game 3-2.
우리는 다른 팀을 농구 경기에서 이겼어요.
We beat the other team in the basketball game.
축구 경기를 보면서 맥주를 마셨어요.
I watched the match while drinking beer.
축구 경기를 내일 보러 갈래요.
Shall we go to see a soccer game tomorrow?
야구 경기에서 두산은 LG를 이기게 되었어요.
Doosan ended up beating LG in the baseball game.
제가 생각한 대로 태권도 올림픽 경기에서 대한민국 선수는 일본 선수를 이겼어요.
As I thought, the Korean athlete beat the Japanese athlete in the taekwondo match.
점수,
Grade. Score. Common usages.
시험 점수,
exam score,
높은 점수,
High score.
낮은 점수.
Low score. Examples.
제가 받을 점수는 중요해요.
The score I will receive is important.
학생들한테 점수를 안 보여줘도 돼요.
You don't need to show the scores to the students.
학생들이 자기의 점수가 너무 낮다고 불평하지 않았으면 좋겠어요.
I wish students didn't complain that their score was too low.
선수,
Player. In sports. Notes. In English, we call athletes who play game like sports players. For example, a basketball player. However, other athletes are not called players. For example, it would be unnatural to call a swimmer a swimming player. In Korean, the word
선수,
is used to refer to any athlete of any sport. Common usages.
축구 선수,
Soccer player.
농구 선수,
Basketball player.
수영 선수, 스위머 이그젠펄즈, 야구 선수는 공을 3개 던졌어요.
The baseball player threw the ball hard.
그는 축구 선수만큼 달리기를 잘해요.
He runs as well as a soccer athlete player.
선수는 숨을 못 쉬도록 뛰었어요.
The athlete ran to the extent that he couldn't breathe.
선수가 공을 골대에 넣자마자 관중들은 환호하기 시작했어요.
As soon as the player put the ball into the net, the spectators' crowd started cheering.
제가 생각한 대로 태권도 올림픽 경기에서 대한민국 선수는 일본 선수를 이겼어요.
As I thought, the Korean athlete beat the Japanese athlete in the taekwondo match.
목숨 이퀄 라이프.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
목숨.
Notes: this word translates to life but is usually used when one loses, saves, or dedicates a life. Common usages:
목숨을 잃었다.
to lose a life, to die,
목숨을 걸다.
to risk one's life,
목숨을 살리다.
to save one's life,
목숨을 바치다.
to dedicate one's life. Examples:
사람 4명은 목숨을 잃었다.
4 people lost their lives.
그 사람은 사고로 인해 목숨을 잃었어요.
That person died from due to a car accident.
모기 이퀄 머스퀴토.
Common usages:
모기에 물리다.
to be bitten by a mosquito,
모기를 퇴치하다.
to get rid of, eradicate mosquitoes. Example:
숲에는 모기가 많아요.
there are a lot of mosquitoes in the forest.
모기가 파리보다 잡아 죽이는 것이 더 쉬워요.
It is easier to catch and kill mosquitoes than flies.
허리 이퀄 와이스트.
Notes: although this typically translates to waist, Korean people often say,
허리가 아프다.
when their lower back is sore. For example, if somebody came home after a hard day of work with lots of standing around and/or physical labor, she would say,
아우, 허리 아파.
in English, it would be unnatural to say my waist hurts. It would be more natural to say my back hurts. Common usages:
허리가 아프다.
for one's back to be sore,
허리를 구부리다 굽히다.
to bend over. Examples:
하루 종일 일을 해서 이제 허리가 아파요.
my back is sore after working all day.
달 이퀄 문.
Notes: when talking about the moons of other planets, the word,
위성.
which typically translates to satellite, is used. Common usages:
달력, 캘린더 초승달.
a crescent-shaped moon,
보름달.
a full moon. Examples:
오늘 달이 왠지 아주 커 보여요.
for some reason the moon looks big tonight.
인사 이퀄 그리팅.
Common usages:
인사말.
greeting words,
인사를 받다.
to receive a greeting,
인사를 드리다.
to give a greeting, to greet a person in a formal way, like to a boss or something,
인사를 주고받다.
to exchange greetings. Examples:
할아버지께 인사를 드리고 싶어요.
I want to greet my grandfather.
저는 친구에게 반갑게 인사했어요.
I greeted my friend happily.
그 사람에게 인사하기 싫어서 다른 사람과 통화하고 있는 척했어요.
I didn't want to say hi to, greet, that person, so I pretended to be talking on the phone with somebody else.
소금, 솔트.
Notes: when Korean people put salt on the road, they refer to it as
염화칼슘.
calcium chloride. Common usages:
소금을 뿌리다.
to sprinkle some salt. Example:
소금을 많이 먹는 것은 건강에 안 좋아요.
it is not healthy to eat a lot of salt.
담배.
tobacco, cigarettes,
Common usages:
담배를 피우다.
to smoke cigarettes,
담뱃값.
the price of cigarettes,
담배에 중독되다.
to be addicted to cigarettes,
담배를 끊다.
to quit smoking. Examples:
담배를 피우는 것은 건강에 나빠요.
it is unhealthy to smoke cigarettes.
옛날에 담배를 많이 피운 환자가 많아요.
There are a lot of patients who smoked a lot a long time ago.
이곳은 흡연 구역이라서 담배를 피워도 돼요.
You are allowed to smoke here because this is a smoking area.
환자 이퀄 페이션투스.
Common usages:
응급환자.
emergency patient. Examples:
옛날에 담배를 많이 피운 환자가 많아요.
there are a lot of patients who smoked a lot a long time ago.
의사가 환자에게 열이 다 내렸냐고 물어봤어요.
The doctor asked the patient if her fever went down.
환자분이 느끼는 고통은 부작용 중 하나일 뿐이에요.
The pain you, the patient, are feeling is just one of the side effects.
옷걸이, 해인저.
The pronunciation of this word is closer to
옷걸이,
common usages.
옷걸이에 못을 걸다.
To hang clothes with a hanger. Examples.
옷을 말릴 때 못걸이에 걸어서 말리는 것이 좋아요.
When you dry your clothes, it is good to put them on a hanger and dry them.
국제 이퀄 인터내셔널,
The pronunciation of this word is closer to
국제,
common usages.
인천국제공항,
Un champ international airport.
국제운전면허증,
International driver's license.
국제학교,
International school.
국제무역,
International trade.
국제화 이퀄 인터내셔널라이제이션 국제경제 이퀄,
International economics.
국제정치,
International politics.
국제사회.
International community. Example.
우리 학교의 목적은 국제고등학교가 되는 것이다.
Our school's goal is becoming an international school.
일반,
Usual, normal, typical. Notes. This word is usually placed before a noun to describe it as something that is normal or not special. For example,
일반 사람,
most people, typical people, the people who are typical.
일반 국가,
Most countries, typical countries, the countries that are typical. Common usages.
일반적으로, typically examples, 고속도로가 막혀서 일반 길로 갈 거예요.
The highway is jammed, so I will take the normal road.
급행열차가 출발하자마자 일반 전철이 역에 들어왔어요.
As soon as the express train left, the regular train came into the station.
사이,
Space, gap, notes. If you place
사이,
after nouns, it represents the space between them. For example,
저는 차 두 대 사이에서 서 있어요.
I am standing between two cars.
그 건물과 우리 학교 사이에 사거리가 있어요.
There is an intersection between our school and the building. It is also used to indicate that the relationship between people.
저와 학생들 사이는 좋아요.
The relationship between my students and me is good.
밖,
The outside of something. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
밖,
notes.
밖,
Can be placed after a noun to mean outside of that noun. For example,
건물 밖에,
outside the building,
학교 밖에,
outside the school. It can also be used on its own to refer to outside in general. For example,
밖이 너무 추워요.
it's so cold outside. Common usages.
밖으로 나가다.
To go outside.
뜻밖의 unexpectedly examples, 밖에 일찍 나가려고 숙제를 빨리 했어요.
I did my homework fast so that I could go out.
나는 밖에 별로 나가고 싶지 않아.
I don't really want to go outside.
제가 밥을 먹은 후에 밖에 나갈 거예요.
After I eat, I will go outside.
저는 밖에 갈 수 없을 거라고 했어요.
I said I can't go outside, won't be able to go outside.
그는 잠옷 차림으로 밖에 나갔어요.
He went outside wearing his pajamas. Verbs.
깎다,
To peel, cut, trim, shave. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
깎다.
notes. As you can see, there are many possible translations for this word. It generally refers to the action of cutting something. In English, depending on what you cut, the word might change. Common usages.
값을 깎다.
To lower a price, cut the price.
연필을 깎다.
To sharpen a pencil.
머리카락을 깎다.
To cut one's hair. To get one's hair cut. Usually used for males.
손톱을 깎다.
To trim one's nails. Examples.
머리를 깎았어요.
Did you get a haircut?
값을 좀 깎아주세요.
Please lower the price for me a little bit.
알아보다.
To recognize. To try to know. Notes. This word can be used to indicate that one recognizes or does not recognize something, usually because of a change in appearance. When used like this,
알아보다.
is formed by combining the meanings of the words
알다.
to know and
보다.
to see. For example,
머리를 깎아서 못 알아봤어요.
I couldn't recognize you because you cut your hair.
친구가 수술을 받은 후에 알아보기 어려워요.
It is difficult to recognize my friend after she got surgery. It can also be formed by combining
알다.
to know with the grammatical principle.
어보다.
To try to, which is introduced in lesson 32. When used like this, the translation is closer to try to know, and is often used when somebody looks into something new. For example,
저는 캐나다 숙소를 알아봐야 돼요.
I need to look into places to stay in Canada.
어제 비행기표를 알아봤는데 산 게 없어요.
I looked into plane tickets last night, and there is nothing cheap.
극복하다.
To overcome, the pronunciation of this word is closer to.
극복하다.
The noun form of this word
극복.
translates to something like conquest. Common usages.
문제를 극복하다.
To overcome a problem.
상황을 극복하다.
To overcome a situation.
시련을 극복하다.
To overcome some sort of difficult situation.
장애를 극복하다.
To overcome an obstacle. Examples.
이 문제를 극복하는 것이 힘들 거예요.
It will be difficult to overcome this problem.
우리는 이렇게 어려운 시련을 절대 극복하지 않을 거예요.
We will never overcome this difficult situation.
맞추다.
To adjust, fix, set. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
맞추다.
Common usages.
알람을 맞추다.
To set an alarm.
양복을 맞추다.
To get a suit tailored.
초점을 맞추다.
To bring something into focus.
장갑을 맞추다.
To guess the correct answer. Examples.
이 셔츠를 바지에 맞춰 입기 위해 노력했어요.
I tried to match this shirt with the pants.
어젯밤에 알람을 맞추는 것을 깜빡해서 늦게 일어났어요.
I forgot to set my alarm last night, so I woke up late.
합격하다.
To pass. To get accepted. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
합격하다.
The noun form of this word
합격.
translates to something like acceptance. Common usages.
시험에 합격하다.
To pass an exam.
간신히 합격하다.
To barely pass.
합격률.
The acceptance success rate.
합격자.
A person who passed successful candidate. Examples.
그 시험을 합격하기 위해 공부를 안 해도 되었다.
I didn't need to study to pass the test.
내가 공부했더라면 시험을 합격했을 것이다.
If I studied, I would have passed the test.
어쩌다 시험을 합격하게 되었어요.
I ended up passing the exam.
결정하다.
To decide. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
결정하다.
The noun form of this word
결정.
translates to a decision. Common usages.
결정력. Determination examples. 미국은 경제적인 결정을 했어요.
The U.S. made an economical decision.
서울의 지하철로 가기로 결정했어요.
We decided that we would take the subway to Seoul.
이혼하다.
To get a divorce. The noun form of this word
이혼.
translates to a divorce. Common usages.
이혼율.
Divorce rate.
이혼소송.
A divorce suit. Examples.
소문에 의하면 그 남자는 아내랑 이혼했어요.
According to rumors, he divorced his wife.
우리가 서로를 사랑하지 않아서 이혼하기로 했어요.
We decided to get a divorce because we didn't love each other.
물어보다.
To ask. The formal version of this word, when asking a question to somebody who deserves high respect, is
여쭈다.
often combined with
어보다.
to say.
여쭤보다.
Notes. The original word for to ask is,
묻다.
but it is much more commonly used as,
물어보다.
which puts a spin on the meaning of the word to try to ask about. The grammar of adding
어보다.
to a verb is introduced in lesson 32. I asked a Korean person once why the word
묻다.
isn't commonly used when
묻다.
is used. Most conjugations would change
묻.
to
물.
as per the
디귿.
irregular. For example,
묻다 플러스 어요 물어요 묻다 플러스 물어 묻다 플러스 어써요 물었어요.
the word for bite in Korean is
물다.
when
물다.
is conjugated. Most of the results are similar to the conjugations of.
묻다.
For example,
물다 플러스 어요 물어요 물다 플러스 물어 물다 플러스 나었어요 물었어요.
To prevent confusion between
묻다,
to ask and
물다,
to bite, Korean people often use
물어보다,
to mean to ask whether or not this is the actual reason why
물어보다,
is used instead of.
묻다,
I can't be sure, but I've always remembered this explanation. Common usages.
질문을 물어보다.
To ask a question. Examples.
저는 점원한테 질문을 물어봤어요.
I asked the clerk a question.
그것을 하려면 먼저 부장님께 물어봐야 돼요.
In order to do that, you need to ask the boss first.
저는 그들에게 결혼식에 갈 거냐고 물어봤어요.
I asked if they were going to the wedding.
우리 아빠는 나에게 어디 갔냐고 물어봤어.
My dad asked me where I went.
저는 그에게 수영을 할 수 있냐고 물어봤어요.
I asked him if he could swim.
선생님이 저에게 그 질문을 물어본 것이 기억 안 나요.
I don't remember the teacher asking that question to me.
피우다,
To smoke. To light a fire of some sort. Common usages.
담배를 피우다,
Smoke cigarettes.
불을 피우다,
To start a fire.
바람을 피우다.
To have an affair. Examples.
담배를 피우는 것은 건강에 나빠요.
It is unhealthy to smoke cigarettes.
옛날에 담배를 많이 피운 환자가 많아요.
There are a lot of patients who smoked a lot a long time ago.
이곳은 흡연 구역이라서 담배를 피워도 돼요.
You are allowed to smoke here because this is a smoking area.
불다,
To blow. Common usages.
바람을 불다,
For wind to blow.
휘파람을 불다,
To whistle.
트럼펫 트롬본 플루트를 불다.
To play the trumpet, trombone, flute. Examples.
안산에서는 바람이 세게 불어요.
The wind blows is strong in Anson.
저는 입으로 풍선을 불었어요.
I blew up a balloon with my mouth.
바다 근처에는 바람이 세게 불어요.
The wind is strong near the ocean.
계속하다,
To continue. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
계속하다,
notes.
계속,
Is used as an adverb that means always or continually continuously. Examples.
건물을 지나가서 오른쪽으로 가지 말고 계속 직진하세요.
Go past the building, then don't turn right, but keep going straight.
우리가 계속 얘기하다가 선생님의 말씀을 못 들었어요.
We were talking, and then, as a result, we didn't hear what the teacher said.
제가 가자고 했지만 애기는 가고 싶지 않은 듯이 계속 자고 일어나지 않았어요.
I said let's go, but the baby kept sleeping as if he didn't want to go.
우리 집 옆에 살고 있는 사람이 계속 노래하는 것이 싫어요.
I hate that the person who lives in the house beside ours always sings.
제가 학생들에게 뛰지 말라고 했지만 학생들이 계속 했어요.
I told the students to stop running, but they continued to do it.
다치다,
To injure, to hurt. Common usages.
다친 데가 있나요?
Are you injured? Is there any injured place?
무릎을 다치다.
To injure one's knee. Examples.
저는 저의 손목을 다쳤어요.
I hurt my wrist.
병원에서 넘어져서 팔을 다친 아줌마가 약을 무료로 받았어요.
The woman who fell in the hospital and hurt her arm received free medicine.
답하다,
To answer, to respond. The pronunciation of this word is closer to
답하다,
the noun form of this word.
답,
Translates to an answer. Notes. When answering a letter or email, the word
답장하다,
is more commonly used. Common usages.
질문에 답하다,
To answer a question.
정답,
The right correct answer. Examples.
시험을 끝내기 전에 답을 확인하세요.
Check your answers before finishing the test.
선생님은 학생들이 물어본 질문에 답했어요.
The teacher answered the question that the student asked. Adjectives.
틀리다,
To be incorrect. Common usages.
정보가 틀리다,
For information to be incorrect.
계산이 틀리다,
For calculations to be incorrect.
답이 틀리다,
For an answer to be incorrect.
말이 틀리다.
For something that one says to be incorrect. Examples.
그 달력은 틀린 것 같아요.
It seems like this calendar is wrong.
내가 지금 말하는 것이 틀려.
The thing that, what you are saying now is incorrect.
깨끗하다,
To be clean. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
깨끗하다,
The adverb form of this verb can be
깨끗하게,
or,
깨끗이,
which both translate to cleanly. Common usages.
깨끗한 물,
Clean water.
깨끗한 공기.
Clean air. Examples.
이 집은 아주 깨끗해요.
This house is very clean.
나는 엄마를 도와 정리를 했다. 거실을 깨끗하게 정리하고 엄마한테 진심으로 감사하다는 말을 전했다.
I helped mom clean up organize. We cleanly organized the living room, and then said thank you to my mom from the bottom of my heart.
남다,
To be remaining. To be left over. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
남다,
Notes. This word is often used in the present tense, the past tense or with
있다.
attached. Each has a very similar meaning. For example,
2개 남아요.
two are left.
2개 남았어요.
Two are left or two were left.
2개 남아 있어요.
Two are left. Common usages. 5.
분 남아요.
There are 5 minutes left. 5.
분 남았어요.
There are 5 minutes left. 5.
분 남아 있어요.
There are 5 minutes left.
몇 개 남아요.
How many are left?
몇 개 남았어요.
How many are left?
몇 개 남아 있어요.
How many are left? Examples.
남은 음식을 포장하고 싶어요.
I want to pack up the food that is left over.
막다,
To be clear, clean, pure. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
막다.
Common usages.
맑은 날씨,
Clear weather.
맑은 공기.
Clear air. Idiom.
윗물이 맑아야 아랫물이 맑다.
Only if one's master is honest, can the servants be honest. Examples.
오늘 하늘이 아주 맑아 보여요.
Today, the sky looks so clear. Adverbs and other words.
무료 이퀄 프리.
Notes. The word
공짜로,
is very similar to,
무료로, 무료.
is quite easy to remember if you know the Hanja characters.
오, 무,
Nothing, without,
요료,
money, fee, when used as an adverb,
로,
is often attached to.
무료.
For example,
캐나다 사람들은 병원에서 치료를 무료로 받을 수 있어요.
Canadian people can receive treatment at hospitals free of charge. It is often placed before a noun, acting like an adjective that describes the upcoming noun. When used like this,
로,
is usually not used. For example,
캐나다 사람들은 병원에서 무료 치료를 받을 수 있어요.
Canadian people can receive free treatment at hospitals.
영업시간,
Business hours. The pronunciation of this word is closer to.
영업시간,
Notes. Although
영업,
is a word by itself, which is one meaning of the word business. For a beginner of Korean, the most common place you will see this word is as,
영업시간,
which refers to the time that a business is in operation during the day. You would most likely see this written on a sign outside of a store, restaurant, or any type of business to indicate their hours. Examples.
우리 영업시간은 오전 8시부터 오후 5시까지입니다.
Our business hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
영업시간이 몇 시부터 몇 시까지예요?
From when to when are you open? What are your business hours? For more info, please visit howtostudykorean.com.